This is our first travel day since March 8th, so 9 weeks, and it'll be our first travel day in this new world that we live in. We're attempting to get on the road by 9, but some of us are having a hard time waking up. Yeah, we haven't even bothered to get the kids up yet. But I put them to bed last night in what they were going to wear, so I'm one step ahead. 9 a.m. is the goal, and I'll be happy if we get like 10. We're doing 340 miles. So it'll be probably a good 7 or 8 hours on the road for us today. Ooh, that coffee's almost done. Jason doesn't drink coffee, so I don't know what Jason does to get himself going in the mornings. I can't imagine trying to get up and functioning without a cup of coffee. There's just something about a hot cup of coffee, the art of making it, like it just sort of signals like the start of the day, like the day has begun now. You've had your coffee. What do you do to tell yourself the day has begun now?
Oh, I just get dragged out of bed unceremoniously.
I'm caffeinated. He's awake. So now it's time to get the kids up, which is going to be just its own thing. These kids don't usually get up this early. This is pretty early for our family.
I got up earlier today. Just
You
for
did.
you.
You got up earlier today just for me. Let's go get your brothers now. Good morning.
Go away.
Henry, good morning. We're traveling today. Are you ready to travel? How about you, Jack? You ready to travel?
Yeah, ready as always.
Good morning. Oh my goodness, gonna be a rough morning. Kids are fed.
Freezing.
It's cold outside, according to
freezing.
Ethan.
It's actually not bad.
Yeah, he's exaggerating.
And they're all heading outside so that I can finish the few things I have left in here to do.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
Bye. So now that I've got everybody outside, I'm going to finish the few things I need to do, which are sort of my checklist things. So making sure the doors are locked, making sure that there's nothing that's going to fall. I also go through on our travel days and I check one last time everybody's backpack. Inside their backpack is their device as well as a backup battery. And then I also have snacks. This is the Pelican G10. This is what we use for snacks for our boys when it's something that is crushable. So inside here I have granola bars, and those would be something that would very easily be stepped on or set on. So that goes right into their backpacks. They know that they're in there. The whole goal is to try and make everybody as self-sufficient as possible so that they can just do what they need to do without asking me every 5 minutes for something. There's always somebody who needs something. So I do my best to kind of anticipate the need. It's not always perfect, but at least this cuts out some of the mom. Can I have?
So I've got the sewer unhooked, working on the water hose, and then all we have to do is bring the slide in and hook up, and we might make this by 9 o'clock.
Oh, see, now you just jinxed us. You just jinxed us. Something's gonna happen now. I do pile a lot of stuff up into the sink. One side is clean, the other side is dirty. And then I use a laundry basket for just like catch-all things that I find that I need to put somewhere that I don't want tossing around. The slide is gonna come all the way in, and it's gonna make it almost impossible to walk through here. So I have to make sure that nothing is going to hit. This door to the bathroom will close. Everything has to come off the countertop here. I try to put a few things into the tub. They have a computer in here, and that has to be put down, as well as their TV. That has to go somewhere safe as well, because it obviously cannot live up here. We've learned our lesson with this table. We are now putting the table down when we travel because the table was falling forward a lot and hitting this chair, and I just didn't want that to be an issue anymore. So that's the boys' room. Bathroom is good to go. The living space is good to go. And really all that's left on my end is to just go ahead and pull in the slide. with how quickly we're moving. Hey, who helped you back this truck up to the trailer like a boss?
You did.
It was a one and done situation. Wish we'd gotten that on film because it'll probably never happen again. 9:45. We consider that leaving right on time. We wanted to leave at 9. We're leaving at 9:45. We've got 340 miles to go. We're anticipating about 7 hours. We're also crossing a time zone. You guys ready? They're so excited. Did you hear all that enthusiasm? We're on the road. We're about to jump on the highway. That lady who's not Siri wants us to go somewhere. I don't know what her name is.
Not Siri.
Not Siri wants us to go this way. We're really excited. We're caravanning with some friends. They're ahead of us. And we are happy to be back on the road. I got a little emotional though, leaving the campground. You know, that's been our home for 9 weeks and it's kept us safe during all the craziness of COVID-19. And you know, we're just really thankful to have had that campground, and we're really thankful to have this campground that we are going to as well. So here we go, Colorado, watch out. Colorado, which is a new to us state, really. I think maybe we've driven through it really briefly going somewhere, or no?
Nope.
No?
I don't think we've been in Colorado at all.
I don't think we have either. It's a little bumpy on these roads. They need a little TLC. But we are so excited to be in Colorado because Colorado holds a really special place in my heart and Jason's heart, but long before we were travelers or long before we even knew each other. So we are thrilled to be here. Henry just said to me he thought because we crossed into Colorado that it was immediately going to turn cold because he associates Colorado with being a cold location. It's definitely cooler than we have been experiencing. I think it's saying 75 right now, so that's perfect.
But we've got to climb up in elevation another 2,500, 3,000 feet.
Yeah, and in fact, I can hear the engine right now. We are starting that climb, it sounds like.
Finally at the new campground.
Oh, somebody needs some more grapes.
Grapes. Grapes. Grapes.
Where's Dad?
There. There.
What's he doing?
I don't. Checking us in. Checking us in.
Yeah, who's gonna drive this to its campsite?
Dad. Me.
When did you learn how to drive?
A few months ago.
Let's be clear, this truck is not on.
It's on. It really looks like
No, no, stop. Get up, get up, get up. Boy, this has been one epic check-in. Are we all set?
Yes. Sit it on your Kindle. We are all set.
That was a pretty boss-like backup job there, babe. That was a one and done. We didn't even need to go forward.
I might start doing that. I might start having you back up and I'll direct you from the front. That's nice.
You think that's a good idea?
Yeah. Actually, I think we're gonna do one wheel.
You want to do just one wheel?
I'm gonna do one wheel.
On just this side?
Yep.
Okay. And here we go. Stop! So the slide is out now. We are leveled. It is almost 7 o'clock. We gained an hour. It feels more like 6. So this is going to be a bit of an adjustment. We're going to need to get dinner put together really quick. We ended up having to re-hook up the trailer and try to get it back on the block. For whatever reason, when Jason put it into park, it didn't stay quite where we needed it to, and we weren't as level as we would like. So we ended up going on 2 instead of just 1 like original, and we're much more level now. It's much more enjoyable. So now it's just about putting this place back together. So it was a long day. We got all settled.
But not too bad.
But not too bad. Actually, the drive was really nice, and it went by. There was 1 second when I didn't think we were going to actually be in Colorado, like what I imagine Colorado, Pines. Like it still looked very much like Arizona. But as you can see, the weather is different from what we've been doing in Camp Verde. So there's that. But we're all settled. That was our first travel day in 9 weeks. And I have to say, I think it went swimmingly.
It went great.
Yep. And now we're here for 5 more weeks. Gonna get settled in. Night.